My name is Emike Oyemade and you're welcome to my channel. If this is your first time, please click the subscribe button and the notification bell so you are the first to know when I post new content. Today, I'm going to be talking about infidelity and how it can rock the boat of your marriage. You know, as a marital counselor, sometimes during counseling, when you tell the young couple that somewhere along the way, your husband is going to be attracted to another woman and your wife could be attracted to another man, it just seems like what she's talking about. But the truth is that marriage is based on commitment. The fact that you're married to your partner right now doesn't mean that you're not going to see someone who looks prettier than your wife, or this guy is handsome. Where have you been all this while? So when you get into marriage, you have making the commitment of, regardless of what this person looks like, what this person say, I have made a choice and here I am staying. Now, so you can imagine how disheartening it can be when after making that forever decision, you find out that your partner is cheating. Some years ago, I made a social media post, and in that post, I was saying to partners, saying that consider forgiving a cheating partner, especially in a Christian marriage. Consider forgiving a cheating partner and help them get counseling and work on your marriage. Now, some people didn't find that a good counsel at all, because some of them were like, if my partner can cheat on me, he or she can as well go and meet that person and be with them forever. Now, marriage is a serious affair. The more reason, if you've not been married, you should think about it very well before you get into it. You cannot say, because my partner has done something wrong, so I pack my bag and I'm leaving. The same forgiveness that you would apply to other areas of your marital journey, the same forgiveness you should apply to infidelity. Now, don't get me wrong. It's not like I'm downplaying on infidelity, but I'm saying that it is better to work on your marriage when there is a crisis such as infidelity than to walk away from the relationship. Now, the first thing I would suggest, if you suspect that your partner is cheating, now, let's not even use the word suspect. There must be some evidence that your partner is cheating before you embark on the tips that I'm going to give. Before we talk about the tips, I encourage every Christian couple to form the habit of praying for one another. Pray for your marriage. Wherever your partner go for each day, they can sometimes face temptation. They can face pressure. Sometimes some partners don't want to talk about it because they don't want to hurt the happiness, the joy of the relationship. But if you form the habit of constantly praying for your partner, pray for your marriage, commit your marital journey into the hands of God, then the Holy Spirit would at all times come to help you. Many Christian marriages, many Christian couple want to have a beautiful Christian home, yet they're not making Jesus the center of the marital journey. How do you expect someone to take charge of your home when you don't invite him to come and take charge? So constantly pray for your partner and pray for your marriage. The second thing is confirm the infidelity. Well, it's not enough to just say, I suspect him or I suspect her because they're talking to someone on phone, or because they are having a conversation late at night, or because they returned from the office late. Do you have evidence? What tangible impression makes you think that the partner could be cheating? Have you even asked, or you just basing it on assumption? Have you tried having a conversation with that partner? So without a solid proof, you cannot conclude that my partner is cheating. I know some women will say, oh, it's the woman instinct. Well, sometimes those women instincts cannot be correct, because sometimes you can have a really nice spouse who is playful, who is cheerful, who like to be kind to people, and you can just feel, well, my partner is excessively kind to this person, then it may mean something ulterior. Confirm those suspicions. Now, let us even say that you really now have evidence. Your partner has come out clean to you to say, well, I'm sorry, I cheated on you. Yes, I really had this affair. The first thing you want to do is to take care of yourself. A lot of people go out to fight, to become physical, go after the other person. You don't need all of that. For your physical and mental health, you need to calm down. You need to take care of yourself. Don't be quick at that point in time to take any decision such as, I'm leaving this marriage, I'm leaving you, I'm going, I don't want to be with you anymore. Now, at that point in time, you may want to vent. I think that you should call a family member who you're really close to. Now, most of the time, I don't want to suggest parents. Now, friends would even be better. A friend you're really close to talk to. Some people at this point prefer to confide in their counselor or in their pastor. But yes, you need somewhere to vent, someone who will just listen to you without judging you, without judging even your partner, without be quick to give suggestions, but just hear you talk and be there for you. Now, fourth, decide what you want. Think about your future, which I think is very important. The marital journey is a forever journey. And so when issues arise, as grievous as this, it's not a time to just take a decision that you will look back 10 years later and wish you hadn't taken that decision. Think about your future. Some counselors may advise that you separate or even go for divorce. I think that's extreme, especially if you are finding out for the first time that your partner is cheating. Now, it's a different ball game if your partner is being a serial cheater and this has been in the habit. That is just an indication that the partner needs help, needs counseling, and needs therapy. But let us say this is the first or second time this person is doing it. So there's an indication that this person is struggling and would also need help. You can't just throw away a beautiful relationship that you have built for some time for something that you can work on. The first thing you want to check out is my partner remorseful? Are they sorry for what they have done? Are they genuinely sorry? Are they willing to make the adjustment? Or are they giving excuses for what they have done? Now, those are two things. When someone is cheated on their partner and they're giving excuse for that behavior, is an indication that they don't want to change, they're not remorseful, they're not repentant, and they're going to do it again. But when someone cheats on their partner and they take responsibility and they're remorseful and they're being apologetic, it's a sign that they are willing to work on the relationship and make the proper adjustment. But if your partner comes out to say, well, I don't want you anymore, now that can also be very devastating, because it therefore means that the person is not just cheating, the person has made a decision to move on with their life without you. Now, I don't think that any Christian who claimed to be in a Christian relationship would get to that point. Every marriage goes through its up and down. What makes a beautiful marriage is the decision the couple in the marriage make to sort out the issues that comes up. So the wound of infidelity takes time to heal. So you don't want to rush over any decision or anything, which is why I suggest that you talk to someone. Now, number 5, communicate openly. Now, let us say your partner is remorseful, is repentant, and they want to work on the relationship. Communicate how you were disappointed. It's no use suppressing how you feel because you don't want to further hurt the relationship. If you were disappointed, let it go. If you want to scream, so be it. If you want to cry, so be it. But have an honest, open communication so that your partner knows what you feel on the inside. At this point, I suggest that you and your partner get a couple counselor or therapist, marital counselor to talk to help you on from that time. It is important that you understand that healing from infidelity can take time, because the fabric of trust is broken in the marriage, so it is not going to heal overnight. So sometimes when you begin to have the feeling again that, can I still trust this person? Remember, it's a journey and you're not going to get there in one day. So I'll come your way again next week with something to talk about how you can have a better marital relationship. Stay blessed.